Hello, hello, and welcome to Baldur's Gate 3. This is my first time playing through Baldur's Gate 3, and I recently reached Act 3. I am at camp right now, which is a very interesting large area here. And let's see what's going on in our journal. We got to find the 3 nether stones. We have one of them because we defeated Ketheric in Act 2. We've got to get the other 2. We've got to gather allies. We've got to meet with some people at Shirra's Caress. We've got to help several party members with their personal quests. Oh, there's so much to do. Basically, I'm just slowly working my way through the map. We entered Rivington, and we're just kind of exploring right now. Let me do an audio check, make sure that you can hear me. Yep, there I am online. I am playing on a PS5, but I am live streaming to YouTube. If you're watching this live, what you are watching is the October 16th, 2024 live stream. If you're watching this at some point in the future, you're watching the unedited, archived, saved video from the live stream. There will be a lot of me running around exploring, talking to chat, making commentary, reacting to things, figuring out things. I am playing on balanced difficulty. I am currently a level 10 half wood elf druid. I like being a druid. This has been fun. And I wanted to see if I could jump into this house, but it doesn't look like it's going to let me. However, oddly enough, there is a dead badger in the middle of this house. I'm not sure why or what that means. There's a bag of rotten food in front of it. There seems to be some other stuff in this house, but I can't access the house. I think the badger is some sort of reference to Larian Studios, maybe? Or I don't know if that's their mascot or if it's something from one of their previous games or what. If you know, you can let me know in the comments. Alright, I had Will with me just because we were wandering around near Baldur's Gate and I thought maybe he'd want to get out and stretch his legs. He's not usually in the party with me. I don't know if I want to keep him in the party. I'm romanced with Astarion, so I always have him in the party. Plus, I really like that he's a rogue. I like his build. I like using him in combat. But I'm thinking let's have Gale maybe replace.
Orin toys with us where she could destroy us.
Oh, he's got comments.
Whatever her motivations, I hope she reveals them quickly.
Yeah, we ran into Orin. She was shapeshifted. Alright, we've been given a rare gift, an astral touch tadpole with the power to grant you a new partial illithid form. Yeah, I don't know if he wants to get involved in this. I wouldn't want him to, but let's see what he says.
I can only imagine what I could do were I to adopt the biology of a mind flayer. You've not taken this power for yourself. So I can only wonder, why offer it to me?
You will wield this power well and with wisdom. There aren't many that I would trust. Oh, wow. I can convince him to do it? Oh, I don't know if I want to do that. Never mind, let's talk of something else. Alright, so do I want him or do I want Halson in the party? I like both of them. Yeah, let's have Gale.
Nothing would give me greater pleasure. Which of our esteemed back in the thick of things at last? Oh, how exciting.
Alright, well. Yeah, okay, so I could offer the tadpole to him. And it's true, I do trust his wisdom. Though he is eventually destined, depending on choices in the game, to become a god of ambition. So, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't trust his wisdom. Halson I would trust.
That foul shapeshifter Orin is like a scavenger beast, probing us for weaknesses. Do not let her shake your resolve.
Have you heard from Daniel since we moved on? Oh.
I have. He speaks to me during my nightly meditations. He is well, And Oliver also. At times they are one, and at others they divide. Easier for playing, perhaps. And the land thrives also. I doubt you would recognize it. Perhaps one day, you and I can both return and see it for ourselves.
No, that would be nice. How am I holding up?
I've been unfair to you.
Oh, yeah, he's
But
said this
honestly,
before.
You've surpassed even those. Seems my
Okay.
faith was more than well-founded.
I don't know why this dialogue never goes away.
What would you like to know? Anytime.
I guess I'll keep Shadowheart. We're supposed to be looking for her parents. Of course, everybody has got some kind of quest in town. And I don't know, you know, I want to have the right people in my party at the right times, but, you know, I can't have everybody in the party, so let's just take the people who I really like the most. I do like Halston more than Shadowheart. Hey, Halston.
Oakfather preserve you. You are blessed with several companions as it is. I'm with you.
Okay, cool. Let's go. Alright, we're back in Rivington. Back where we started, really. Alright, so we came in from camp this way, and then we found the strange ox over here. We thwarted a plot. This guy here was going to blow up children with explosive toys, refugee children. He donated a bunch of explosive toys. We dealt with that. We walked through the refugee camp. We talked to the Gur, who told us that Astarion had kidnapped their children and taken them to Cazador, and they wanted us to get them back. Of course, I agreed. Alright, so let's go this way and see what we find.
Refugees for hire. Captain, right?
If my friend tries to get you to invest, kindly turn her down. She doesn't need the encouragement.
Okay.
Think about it. If I hire the refugees, then I get cheap labor and they get coin. It's a good deal for everyone.
Yeah, it sounds like it. But your friend doesn't want me to invest for some reason. Citizen, can't talk to.
All this kerfuffle over missing redcaps. Yes, we'd caged them due to unruly behavior, but as our redcap cleaners demonstrate, most are perfectly harmless.
Okay. Awful lot of people with names that I can talk to, but like don't seem to have side quests.
Keep a sharp eye out. Redcaps are on the loose. One's deemed too violent to work. And not one of these circus folk seem bothered by it.
Okay.
How many redcaps are missing?
More than a handful. Less than a...
Yeah.
How many
Let's go
redcaps?
inside. Don't be scared. Please, go ahead of us. My son is a little nervous.
I want to see Dribbles, but I don't like the monster at the door.
The circus of the last days has returned. See Dryads, Jinn, and Dribbles the Clown back with a new act.
When did you realize the redcaps had escaped?
Can I get up on top of that thing? Nope, can't stand on it. What in the world?
What's that monster?
That's just a man in a costume. It's not real.
But costumes don't drool,
I
Dad.
think it is real though. Don't want the iron fence.
Stinks of cheese. Between his piggy toes.
How dare you? What in the hells is all of this?
A necessity, good sir. The Steel Watch loves pretending sweet Rivington doesn't exist. So we have decided to protect you, dear patrons. No need to thank us. You'll be allowed in once I've done this batch. Next! Hello, hello, and welcome to the Circus of the Last Days. The finest extra-planar circus there is.
I've never heard of an extra-planar circus. Why is a ghoul sniffing people? Is now the time for a circus. The army of the Absolute is close. I'd like to enter the circus. Why is a ghoul sniffing people?
Oh, this is Benjamin. Say hi, Benji.
Meat!
Benji here checks all our patrons to make sure none of you are vicious murderers. Can't be too careful.
He says to us, and we're covered with blood. I mean, look at me and Astarion. We're just splattered with it everywhere. Are there a lot of murderers around?
You haven't heard? The Absolute's cronies have been busy chopping people up like it's going out of style. They won't go near us, of course. Lucretia, Bringer of Night, protects us. And even the Absolute knows better than to tangle with a necromancer. But enough of this. The circus is a place of joy and distraction, so come inside and forget your worries.
Alright, I'm not going to do this quite yet.
It's not real.
I don't know if I'm ready for this. Let's keep walking around.
Any of the refugees give you hassle, come to us. We know how to handle them. They let in another horde of refugees this morning.
A Baldurian. Good. Lots of unfamiliar faces in the city these days.
How do you know I'm a Baldurian?
Can I come on patrol with you later? Dad says there's already too many refugees, and the city can't hold any more. We've got to keep them out.
Okay. Citizens.
They're damn near chomping at the bit.
Looks like there's a poster, heroic poster of Gortash.
Lord Enver Gortash, the people's man, the gate's protector.
This is where we fought. Yeah, we knocked all these people out instead of killing them. I guess they still haven't woken up yet.
What are you calling this business? Cheap and cheerful. Refugees for hire. Catchy, right? Hey, there is so much wrong with that name.
I'll leave her armor. I mean, she was just doing her job. That's why I knocked her out instead of killing her.
Think about it. They're stuck here with no point.
Oh, he's in red. We're not really supposed to loot him or it's considered stealing. And she was in white. Interesting.
Cleaning, cooking, construction. The possibilities are everywhere.
And he's in red too. Alright, we were looking for the basement of this manor house. And we ended up coming down here. Oh. There's some roots here. Interesting. Wonder why that's there. Sometimes there's nests on the rooftops. Anyway, when we were looking for the basement, we came down here and we unlocked this house. But I didn't look around much in it. I don't know whose house it is. I'm just walking around seeing who's here, seeing what we can do, seeing what we can explore. We talked to these people having the picnic here yesterday, or, well, Monday. Ooh, another earthquake. Yesterday I did a Try It Tuesday and took a little break from this. After everything we went through in Act 2, I felt like we needed it. Or I needed it.
Freshen your drink, perhaps?
I think it's been freshened enough times as it is. I can feel my face going flush.
Careful, I might.
Thinking you were blushing with happiness to be
At the
here
ready.
with me.
Oh, I see.
I spy with my little eye.
Is it?
Is it like finding a needle in a haystack? He can send it to Astarion.
There is much to do.
Oh, I guess that's all there was to find.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Almost like a groan.
Well, by a windmill, after all. Probably some cog or joint in need of a little grease.
What in the world? I hear somebody yelling. Open. Locked. We don't have the key.
What now?
It's not in red.
Easy.
Abandoned windmill. There's a hatch here and nothing else in here. Buckets, piles of sacks. reach it. Okay, I'll bite. What is through the hatch? Let's do a save. Windmill basement. Somebody is asleep over there.
Looking ahead.
A mind flayer, brain starved. I'm sorry, what? Oh my gosh. There's a note here. Final warning. This is a notice demanding that the miller pay off his debt lest his creditors oust him and claim the mill for themselves. There's a ball. Sacks, a stuffed owlbear toy. Toy block. Alright, what's the deal with the mind flayer? I know some people would be inclined to attack first and ask questions later, but...
Before you lies the unconscious body of a mind flayer, glistening and raw.
A newborn. Unattended. How fortunate.
It doesn't feel very fortunate. Wake the newborn mind flayer, attack the creature before it wakes up, sneak away. It doesn't feel very fortunate.
Oh, but it is. This one has only just transformed. It is weak, vulnerable. Its potential ripe for harvesting. Go on. Kill it. Absorb its power.
Emperor dude, you need to get out of my brain, you big creep. I'm putting up with his shenanigans because he's the one protecting us from turning into mind flayers ourselves, but I don't like it.
Come no closer, you. You. What are you? What am I sensing? You are like me. Like I was. A vessel yet to transform. Help me. I am so hungry.
Was it you I heard screaming when I entered the windmill? Oh, see, I thought I heard screaming.
My vessel. He fought the transformation. He found it excoriating. I can still taste his terror. It is delicious, but will not sustain me. We need to feed. We need a brain fresh and frantic to restore our strength.
I'll see what I can do. I can fetch you a corpse freshly killed, brain intact. I never work for free. Go find your own meal. Even weakened, you're more powerful than anything out there. I will not let you feed on anything in this city, aberration. Yeah, I am a druid, and I am good. I was kind of waiting to see if he was going to be anyone that was an ally, because like we met a mind flayer. His name was Amalam or something like that. He seemed to be independent of the hive mind and helpful, but I guess this one we're going to have to attack.
Very well, kin. I shall dine on you.
guess this is just a little bit more practice fighting mind flayers. I mean, we've fought them before, so. Let's see. I think we've got some aberration arrows. Ooh, we could do a woglum. Beast slaying, fiend slaying, monstrosity slaying. I could have swore we had aberration arrows. Humanoid slaying. Construct slaying. Undead. I guess I don't have an aberration arrow.
Spill some blood.
He's got a special dagger in his offhand that silences people, so that's what happened there. Now he's silenced.
Come on, can't stay idle.
Tale for the ages. Torment.
There's blood in the air.
Can't even catch my breath.
I shall not yield.
I'll stop concentrating on the moonbeam so that nobody walks through it on accident. Mind Flayer brain. Windmill key. Absolute orders newborn. Let's read it. True soul alien. Your time has come. The absolute calls to all faithful, and you have been faithful indeed. Leave your barracks. Leave your armor. Leave all insignia of rank behind. You are a part of the Flaming Fist no longer. You have been a loyal true soul, but soon you will be so much more. You will be one of us. Ring of Truthfulness. Ring of Veracity. You gain an advantage on insight checks. Nice. And a pearl. Okay. Oh, I'm encumbered. It looked like there might have been a blacksmith in that house across the way, so let's see if we can walk over there. It was down here.
Something over there.
Over where, sweetie? Oh, right there. Look at the blood streaks on the steps there. And there's some there too. Like leading us saying, hey, there's something sinister up here. Probably that mind flayer. That's what the blood is leading to. Alright, I think we were over here. It looked like the Rivington General. Looked like there was maybe a blacksmith or something over here, so let's wander over there and see if we can sell some junk.
Inside the city. Said you'd do whatever it takes.
It was before I saw the giant metal monsters guarding the checkpoint.
What's the worst that can happen if we get caught sneaking in? A few days in a jail cell? At least we'd have a bed.
More streaks of blood. Yeah, it was definitely leading us to that mind flayer. Is this guy a merchant? Please be a merchant. Smithy sign.
Rivington General.
Welcome, adventurer. I take it you're new to Rivington. No doubt you came here to choose from my fine selection of weapons. Yes, I seem to have it all. Clubs, swords, maces, bows, cutting and gutting galore. Why don't we see if we can find the perfect weapon for you?
How will you know my perfect weapon? So long as it comes with a generous discount. Alright, show me what you have. No thanks. How will you know my perfect weapon?
I provide a personalized service for my customers to make sure the weapon I choose is the perfect fit. Tell me, how do you like to kill?
Slowly and painfully. I like to see the fear in their eyes. Quickly and efficiently. I don't want anyone to suffer. Depends who I'm killing and how much they piss me off. I like to make them bleed, sever arteries, tear flesh, make them scream. Druid. I kill without cruelty or malice, only to preserve the natural order. I don't see what this has to do with me buying a weapon from you. I will use my druid background.
I see. Playing to your strengths. Keeping things simple. And when you kill someone, what do you feel?
Powerful, untouchable, unstoppable. A deep sadness. I take no enjoyment in it. Relieved, usually. It is kill or be killed, and I intend to survive. Druid, I feel at peace. Life, death, they are part of nature's cycle. Why do you need to know? I'll go with Druid. Again.
Killing holds no fear for you, does it? You understand what it takes and what it gives. One more question, if you'll humour me. Do you think you could turn your weapon on those closest to you?
What difference does that make? Perhaps, if there was no other option, I would never kill someone I cared about without hesitation. Perhaps, if there was no other option.
There's a killer inside you, isn't there? It wouldn't take much to push you over the edge.
God damn it, it's her again.
Still rolling in the muck, I see. Gortash knows you are coming. Knows you have the Bone Lord's stone.
Yeah. You already talked to us
Hiss
once before.
hot air into your worm-weakened brain. Oh, you could kill him. Let him close and make him feel the tickle of your blade between his ribs. Remember, his throat spits lies, but my blade carves the truth. You will read it on your skin soon enough.
I'm getting kind of sick of this chick.
She's toying with me. What does she want?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, she was pretending to be this guy.
Try attacking me when my back isn't turned, you bloody coward.
I didn't attack you. I've been out here the whole time. You were attacked by a doppelganger. She was impersonating me. What in the nine hells are you talking about? Say it again like you really mean it. You were attacked by a doppelganger. She was impersonating me.
Is that so? You've got some evil twin running round whacking people round the back of the head. I'll tell you now. You'll be seeing bloody double when I'm done with you.
I'm telling you, it was a doppelganger. I know it's hard to believe, but you really were attacked by a doppelganger. You must have been attacked by my twin. She's a real handful. Try it and you'll be smiling without teeth for the rest of your life. You had a blow to the head. Are you sure you're remembering correctly? Medicine, hallucinations, irrational anger. These are symptoms of a serious head injury. There we go. Let's see. I got +3, +3, +2, +3, +2. I guess I'll go with this one. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Not enough? Well, let's roll again with inspiration, I guess. I don't want to have to fight this guy. There we go.
Well, I'm sure it were you. I'm almost certain. Ah, God's be damned, I don't know. I'd have sworn, but my head's pounding. I don't remember. I need a bloody drink. Go on, clear off. I've seen enough of your face today.
Great. So she's running around impersonating me. Excellent. Well, I guess we can't sell him our junk then, huh? That sucks. What's this place? Oh, it looks like a bar. Or an inn. Knotted roots. Why would I want to use the knotted roots outside? Oh, a whole bunch of stuff in here. What's this say?
Angleiron blades are extremely sharp, obviously, and will cut you if mishandled. You have been warned.
Oh, looks like there's a merchant down here. Okay.
Welcome to the Rivington General. Browse carefully. The weapons are sharp. Hi. Or want a blade, or a bow, or a dagger, or maybe a spear is more your thing? You look like you know how to use a spear. By spear. What'd you say, huh?
Are you the one that sells the smith's weapons? Tone down the excitement. You're giving me a headache. Show me your wares. I'll say show me your wares.
Oh, yay!
Alright, let's sell our junk. And see what she's got. Construct slaying. Elemental slaying. Ooh, I will take that. More undead slaying arrows. I'll take it. The dancing breeze. Very rare. I'm currently using Nature's Snare, which doesn't do much damage, but it ensnares the target, which is handy. Ooh, what's this? Bone Spike Garb. Slab Jaw Determination. You gain 15 temporary hit points whenever you rage. Exoskeleton Endurance. Reduce all incoming damage by 2. When the wearer is struck by a melee attack, the attacker takes 1 piercing damage. Oh, it's a lot of gold, though. That might be good for Karlach. I don't know. Alright, so she's definitely got... Ooh, Elven Chain. That looks nice. You are considered proficient with this armor while wearing it. Wearer has +2 bonus to initiative and advantage on dexterity saving throws. Oh, wow. That might be nice on Astarion. I like the outfit that he has on right now, but I don't know. It might be worth putting this on him. I like the +1 bonus to stealth checks, though. But the +2 bonus to initiative is nice, and advantage on dexterity. What is this? Wire's Sledboard. Shield. Shrouds the wearer with Force Conduit. When a foe hits you with a melee attack, you can use your reaction to knock it prone. Alright, that's kind of what I've already got on my adamantine shield, though. I don't know, this is looking really good for Astarion. Hey guys! Herman's in the chat room. I still listen to the chat room. Hello! Sorry, I didn't mean to be ignoring you. It was just so quiet in the chat room for a while. I didn't think anybody was there today. How you guys doing? Alright, let's do a save. And I probably need to, like, delete some of these saves. Alright. Let's buy it for Astarion and see what we think it looks like on him.
Want more? Want less? Wanna sell? Wanna buy? You know where I am. Bye!
Okay, cool.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Oh my. I do kind of like it. It's all bloody though. Alright, so armor class 17 with that one. Armor class 16 +8 initiative. +10 initiative. Yeah, okay. Anything else that's changing? Just those two stats, it looks like. Ooh, very high approval of me. Yay!
Yeah, it was ripe with magic.
Exceptional. He still likes me an awful lot. And his is high. Okay.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Outsiders from Rivington and the refugee camp soon. Mark my words.
Let's send this to camp. And we'll have Astarion wearing this for a while. Sure, why not? We're both covered in blood. Oh, alright. Now, she might have some other things that we want. And we might be able to sell her a bunch of stuff from camp. I still says he's such a dapper fella, right? I mean, he looks good in anything or nothing. Let's look through all of our junk. Let's sell some of this stuff. Recoup our gold that we just spent.
Back again. Want a dagger? Or a bow? Need more arrows? Need a spear? Oh, yay!
That wasn't much.
Want more? Want less? Want to sell? Want to buy? You know where I am. Bye!
She's very pretty. I like her gold scales. Don't need to be carrying that all around with me. I've got so many potions, so many scrolls, so much jewelry. I really should sort through all this stuff. I think these are Ketheric Thorm's diaries. Yeah, I don't need to be carrying those. And the Spider's Lyre, we never ended up using it. I think it had to be used in Act 2. Nothing we can do with it now. What is this one? Oh, we still got Mole's eye patch. I've been picking up all these toys to donate for the refugee kids for RP reasons. But I haven't been able to donate anything to the guy ever since we talked to him about the damaged or the dangerous donation, the suspicious toys. He doesn't have the same dialogue anymore. But maybe he will eventually. longbow. Why do I have a longbow? Oh, I think that's just mine. Okay. I really need to get rid of a lot of these potions I'm carrying around. Distribute them through my party. Corvid token, right. Boon of the Raven Queen. Jump and flying speed increase, and they gain feather fall. That's pretty handy. I currently have this one that keeps me from dying. Whenever you're healed, you restore the maximum number of possible hit points, and when downed, automatically stabilize at the start of the turn. That is so powerful. What are these? Raven gloves. Oh, right, my quote the Raven gloves. I'm currently wearing this one that can do telekinesis.
Someone there?
All right, let's keep looking around. Oh, this is just a balcony. Sorry. Okay, we've come out over here. Let's take a look at the map. There's so much dialogue going on here.
Guild robbers are usually decent enough folk. They take your gold, but they leave your ribs intact.
I don't want to miss any of this stuff, so let's go back. Okay, we were down here. We talked to these people. They don't like refugees. We talked to the circus people. Can't talk to these citizens.
Think of it. Actual beds. Pillows.
It would be
These people have names.
sleep indoors for once.
If you're after a job, Neverwinter is on the lookout for adventurers. That's where we're headed.
Okay.
I ain't looking to make friends or enemies. Go bother someone else.
Okay. Looks like an adventuring party here, doesn't it? Like ours.
These murderous monsters. Well, hell's breaking loose.
Goodness me, that's terrible.
You look like you need to clean off the road, Dad. Almost as much as I do. No good inns with hot water and a tub on this side of the crossing, though.
Okay.
How are we fixed on supplies? Sound off.
I don't think I can interact with this refugee. They look like they're begging, but I can't interact.
From the velveteen. We're gonna see the mummy, the dryad, the ginny, everything. So don't even think about trying to stop us.
Okay.
You can't get in trouble for sneaking into places as a kid, right? Just wondering.
You guys gonna try to sneak into the circus right here? Oh. Looks like we might be able to get in over here too. Citizens, I can't interact with them.
Survived the beating. That'll be the end of it. Bet you heard Baldur's Gate was safe, right? Well, it's a bloody lie. They've banned refugees from the city as if we're the problem.
If you're looking to enter the city, hope your pockets are loaded. Bastards are charging a fortune.
How much exactly are they charging?
you remember? Eye colour, hairstyle, accent, anything.
They were big, and they were angry.
I don't care.
Can I help you? Oh, bloody ribs. Sorry, mate. Had a run-in with a mugger. If you need something, ask the missus.
Is this the missus?
Don't wander around Rivington alone, all right? My husband did and got mugged and beaten for his trouble.
Okay.
This whole situation stinks.
Ooh, this place. So crowded.
It's run or sit on my ass praying. And the gods don't give a damn about
Uh-oh.
And for what? You didn't even fight back.
Instead of complaining to me,
there's no point arguing with the
What did I miss?
We're not getting past that checkpoint without the right paper.
Do not, under any circumstances, employ Sword Corps couriers. Their service is appalling.
Okay.
do me a favour. Box my ears in. I can't listen to any more whining about missing letters.
Okay.
Those steel watchers stamping us into the...
Forgive me, but I must attend to my friend. She's most upset about the post.
All right, I guess there's no quest.
Send them to serve, they say. Well, I say,
those machines will form a circle.
Do you remember?
Something over there.
Oh, okay, there we go. Finally, Astarion noticed.
I don't care how big they were. I'll give them a piece of my mind.
Oh, dang. Oh, we just went down in. Okay. Holy crud. Where are we now exactly? Murdered refugee. Cooking pot. Oh my gosh. Shovel. Are people murdering refugees and putting them, dropping them down the well?
Trust no one.
What to do?
Death if I jump in the water, huh? Why can I not jump across to here? You can't tell me that's too far. I mean, come on.
I am ready, whatever may come.
That is so weird. Murdered refugee. The True and Impossible Adventures of Tenebrux Morrow, a pulp serial following the real-life exploits of an interplanar ship's captain. I think we've read this before. Maybe it's a different version? I don't know. His red dragon thus dispatched, the knight had no chance but to leap from my ship, crashing to the new bride's deck even as his mount was swallowed by the eerie gloom of the astral plane's shifting tides. Faithful Norls was upon him, instantaneously clawing and biting a last in vain astral projection thwarts even the fury of a tabaxi cabin boy, and the treacherous Githyanki only laughed as Norl's formless blows passed harmlessly through him. The knight's silver sword came about in an arc that missed Norl's entirely, but neatly clipped the spiritual cord, anchoring the tabaxi's stalwart soul to this plane. I mourned as my faithful feline companion faded from existence, but did not hesitate. The Githyanki only smirked lazily at my charge, anticipating the futile efforts of another bound by the laws of this plane. But that is not, and has never been, Captain Tenebrook's Morrow. Unlike poor Knowles, I had entered this plane in my full-fleshed form, a fact I demonstrated by thumping the warrior solidly between the legs. He tumbled over the new bride's rail and down into the mist, even as a fresh horde of dragons rose from the distant dead citadel of Tunara. Okay. Ooh, what's over here? Bullywug trumpet. Ooh, can we jump over here? What? How can I get there? How come I can jump over, but now I can't? Look, it's like I can jump here to my death. But I can't jump across there even though I got here somehow. Oh my gosh, this game. Alright, well, let's wild shape it then. See if we can jump. He has so many wild shapes. Well, I know the spider can do some decent jumps. Let's go spider. Arachnid jump. Yeah, okay. Last warning. You're sticking your immigrator nose in where it don't belong. You got a brain in your head. You'll stay in your filthy camp with the other absolute or vagrant scum. Your girl didn't get that memo. You really don't want to know what happened to her. Now scram. Oh, this is awful.
That's curious.
Looks like there's a rope going across there. And a pulley system kind of thing. You might be able to hit it with a bow and arrow and drop this so we can get out. I don't think he can dig it up in the spider form.
blood. No, never mind.
I don't know if Astarion can Misty Step or fly.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
I think he can Misty Step.
That's curious.
Oh, he hit it and it opened up. Oh, I hear something. Target is too far, okay. Alright, Gale, go check it out. Sunlit cave mouth. Let's see where he comes out. He's all alone. Where is he exactly? Oh my gosh. Not far from the toy maker and Shirra's caress. Oh, but there's blood out here. Of course. Oh, look at the ships. Dead refugee. Gemless ring.
Some rather diminutive footprints heading towards that cavern.
The ground's shaking again. What's causing it?
It's the Elder Brain. There's something happening to it.
Alright, well, let's meet up with Gale. Back outside.
I've packed a bag immersed myself in the situation. Ready by the door. You should do the same.
It's so noisy.
I know.
All right, where's Gale at? Oh, he's not far. Come on, Astarion. Oh, well, let's wait for... We'll have Halton catch up with Gale.
I heard he's a good man.
This is front page material.
If you could just...
Hey, Gale.
Great headline.
Let's go find Halton. Is Halton gonna freak everyone out if he walks through town in spider form? What do you guys think? We'll have him switch back. That was interesting. So can we go report that refugees are being murdered and thrown down the town well? That can't be good for the well water. Or the refugees. I mean, come on.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
How can I help?
I just wondered if you had anything to talk about.
It's not enough. We have a gallery of villains to look out for, but now we could be infiltrated by a shape changer? I can't even tell if any of you are acting strange because you've been replaced, or because this group is full of weirdos.
Are you worried about Cazador finding out you're back?
I won't lie. The thought hardly fills me with glee. Even with my newfound advantages, he's still an incredibly powerful vampire. But he's arrogant, too. If he does hear I'm back, he'll try to take me and expose himself in the process. Then I'll be able to strike.
And how will you strike exactly? He won't be alone.
Neither will I, darling. At least I hope you'll come along for the show. But regardless, the plan is simple. Find him, stop him from gaining almighty power, and then really enjoy killing him. And if I can seize that almighty power for myself, well, all the better.
Okay. All right.
Something over there.
What is it? Sword Coast Couriers key. Can't talk to these citizens who don't seem to care that I'm picking up that key. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we were over here. I think we were over here somewhere, and we went into the well. I know there was, I think it was back this way where Gale came up. He found a, oh no, it was Halton. Halton found a place where we could dig. But we didn't actually dig anything up. Get Down here, please. Come on. Alright, this is the cave that we came out of. And we can't seem to go back into it. Okay. That makes no sense, but alright. Let's look around since we're here. Ooh, bloody footprints. Coming out of this cave mouth. Oh boy. Alright, but before we go any further with this, there was another little cave that Halston found up here. Let's go investigate it.
That's curious.
Oh, alright, let's dig this up. Superior healing, thieves tools, and a scroll of fly. Alright.
That might be worth a look.
Oh, all kinds of stuff buried down here, huh? Hey Scarlett, hello, welcome to the chat room. How am I doing? I'm doing good, how are you? Arrow of acid we'll send to Astarion, some gold, and a scroll of sunbeam. I think I've got 2 or 3 of those now. Maybe I should send some to other party members. Ooh, headless fish. Send it to camp for dinner. Lobster cages, huh? Alright. We're just doing some exploring here. I've recently entered Act 3. This is my first time playing the game. Doesn't look like we can get over there. Portal sherry. Consume. No, I don't want to consume it. Right, and Halston found this dead refugee. Looks like they've been thrown down the cliff here. But where was that little cave that he found? We came out of that cave. And then he climbed up here. Oh, here we go. There's footprints. Alright, let's go check this out, but let's do a save first. So we don't know what we're getting into. Angleiron's Cellar. Who's Angleiron?
The boss is expecting you. Hasn't forgotten what you did for him at Moonrise.
Oh. Okay, who's the boss? Wulbren? Dolber's friend. Bumpnagel. We just waltz into their cellar and they don't seem to mind. Oh, it's Thala. I think I recognize her
You're here. Good luck. This damn city's more treacherous than the Underdark.
Yeah, okay.
You think I want my clan facing down one of those walking death machines with cutlery? Then leave me to my work.
Do you have anything to trade?
Only if you're quick.
Okay, let's see what he's got. Beast Slaying, Construct Slaying, Arrow of Darkness, Thunderpalm Strikers. That'd be good for a monk, I guess. Gnomes, Halflings, Dwarves, gain Dexterity. Martial Exertion. Push past your physical limits, taking 6 to 36 piercing damage to gain an additional attack and double your movement speed. Ah, okay. I've seen people use these. Undead Slaying, yeah. Transposition, alright, yeah, I like these arrows. I want those. They're very handy. What is this? Flash Blinder. Blind to target. If it's a steel watcher, it is stunned and suffers... Oh, it's pretty expensive though. I'm getting low on gold. I gotta sell some stuff.
Now let me get back to it.
Nichols and Philomene. Oh, hey, Philomene.
Huh. You look different when you're not trying to talk someone down from igniting a barrel of rune powder. Chuck your questions at Wulbren. That's his job. I can make time for chatter after you know what's what.
Okay. What's going on with Wulbren? Oh, it's Barcus again.
Ah, there you are. Good. We need to strategize. Wulbren is planning something. Lots of moving parts. I'm still trying to suss the details myself.
You look worried.
I am. I knew him rash, but this is unspeakable. Speak to him. Help him see sense. Someone has to.
Okay, what's he up to? Hey, Wulbren.
Good to see you. Wasn't sure you'd make it to the city. Regretting it yet? I spent a lot of time thinking of worst-case scenarios while I was locked in that cell you plucked me out of at Moonrise. I didn't imagine anything as bad as this. The Gondians have handed Enver Gortash the means to bring about the end of liberty in Baldur's Gate. And the citizens have rolled out the red carpet for the new tyrant. Resistance fighters are few and far between. My iron hands, what's left of the Harpers, and you. I hope.
Yeah, if you're helping me take down Gortash, let's do it. Gortash is dead, man. I have reasons of my own for taking him down. I can say I'm with you. This is your fight, not mine. Or I can say, yeah, I do have reasons of my own for taking him down.
As long as our objective is the same, the reason doesn't matter to me. We have a common enemy.
Yep.
But neither of us gets what we want until we deal with our biggest obstacle.
Which is?
The Steel Watch. They're a threat to you, me, and every man, woman, and child in this city. They act all civilized, servants of the people, but they only serve one man. When he becomes Grand Duke, it will only get worse. Laws will change. freedoms will vanish, and soon you'll be accused and sentenced before you've even committed a crime. And the fucking Gondians are to blame for all of it.
Sure, Wulbren, we're here to help. Personally, I put a lot of the blame on Gortash. Why put the blame on the Gondians? Perhaps the Gondians were infected with a tadpole? Yeah, personally, I put a lot of the blame on Gortash, but why are you blaming the Gondians?
They invented the Steel Watchers, and they're building an army of them. They've always been happy to provide their technology to despots in exchange for a stipend and the freedom to work in peace. They would have licked Saravok's boots, given the chance. And now they'll kiss Gortash's ring while this city screams. I had a plan to put a stop to them. But the way things are now, if we stick our heads above ground, the Watchers are on us like flies on shit.
Okay, what was your plan?
Same as it always is. Eliminate the threat. In this case, the foundry where these atrocities are produced. The Gondians are ingenious, but we're more than equal to them. There's nothing they can build that the Iron Hands can't tear down. I've built something unique for just that purpose. A rune powder bomb. First of its kind. 50 wizards high on the weave couldn't summon this kind of firepower. Get the bomb inside the Gondian facility, and boom. Problem solved.
Wulbren, please. This is too far. Everyone in the foundry would be killed.
Quiet, Barcus. The adults are talking.
Maybe the Gondians are victims, not oppressors. You can count on me. I'll put a stop to those mechanized horrors. Those metal monsters spit in nature's face, but mass murder is a bit far. Yeah, maybe the Gondians are victims, not oppressors. But I'll use my druid background. Let's say those metal monsters spit in nature's face, but mass murder is a bit far.
It's liberation. The Gondians picked their side the minute they took orders from Gortash. If they had any courage, they'd have refused him and died like heroes, spitting in his face.
That's
now
easy for
they'll
you
die
to
like
say.
the dogs they are.
Gortash is the enemy, not the Gondians. I'll find another way. I'm convinced. Give me the bomb and I'll take out the foundry. I'll make contact with the Gondians. Maybe they'll see reason. This is too messy. I'm out. Yeah, I'll say Gortash is the enemy. I'll find another way.
There is no other way. But I believe in second chances. When you come crawling back here, and you will, we can talk.
Nope, Astarion didn't like that, but Halsin did. Alright, well. Tough titties, Astarion. Oh, there's the rune powder bomb. It says I can pick it up. I don't want to carry that thing around with me right now, though. It'll blow me up. Okay, but now we know where they are, and we know what's going on, and what they intend to do.
But there's no keyhole. Must be a switch or something nearby.
Alright, now we can go up. Where is this going to take us? Oh, the Rivington General. Oh, we're kind of back here where we started. Iron Hand gnomes are grievances. All know that the primal source of mechano-magical method and measurement is Gyarados Iron Hand, gnomic deity of militant artifice. For generations, the Iron Hand clan reverently toiled in their Baldur's Gate workshops, creating intricate devices of precision and beauty, crafting in peace alongside the sweatshops of lesser artisans. Sometimes, in their generosity, the Iron Hands even shared methods with these others. But then did the adherents of the thief god Gond, in their hubris, found a house of wonders and arrogate to themselves the labor and credit of all mechano-magical works in Baldur's Gate. And many gnomes did join the Gondians to their shame. And the voice of Gyarados spoke to Wilberforce Bongal and said unto him, Suffer not these Gondians to steal thy livelihoods. And so Wilberforce spake out against the Gondians, citing the flaws and errors in their shoddy works, rightly extolling the superiority of the creations of the Iron Hands. In response, the Gondians, in their envy and choler, did utter vile slander and calumny against the Iron Hands, and Wilberforce was wroth. There followed the death of Wilberforce in the unfortunate rune powder incident, and the Iron Hands, with the complicity of the Flaming Fist, were driven from the city into woeful exile. Okay. Journal of Gildro Angleiron. It's been almost 15 years since I bought this forge from old Gussoon, and in that time I thought I'd seen everything, but I was wrong. The scimitar that Rivington brought in yesterday is the third weapon made of infernal iron I've purchased in the last month. The only infernal weapons I've seen since I've been here. Of course, I sold them all pronto, probably getting less than I might have if I was willing to sit on them for a while. That's something I am not willing to do. Mama Angel Iron didn't raise any fools, but still I have to wonder, where are these diabolical weapons coming from? Oh, we're back out at this guy's house. I wonder if he's still mad at us. Ooh, that's a lot. There is so much going on in this section of the game. Can't go 10 feet without running across 20 plot lines.
This is great. Think of all the work.
Let's take a look at our journal and see where we're at with things. Barcus is adamant that there is a peaceful way to deal with the Gondians, one that doesn't need violence. Wulbren wants to crush the Gondians for serving Gortash and supplying him with Steel Watchers. He's asked us to sneak into their Steel Watch foundry and destroy it. Disable the Steel Watch. He's made a rune powder bomb that can blow up the Steel Watch foundry.
Got camp bits and bobs from Danthalon's dancing axe. Can I come on patrol with you?
This is part of Get Gortash's Netherstone. I guess the Steel Watch helps protect Gortash? Well, I want to get to the Steel Watch foundry and find out what's going on in there. And if we need to blow it up, we will. But if we can get the Gondians to help us, that would be great too.
What's the rush, sir? Can't we stay here for a bit?
Okay. We found a mind flayer in the abandoned windmill. We haven't gone over here. We found a key behind Sword Coast Couriers. We went down a well and ended up way over here. But let's continue working our way through the town. Alright, so this is where the circus was. There's the adventuring group over there.
Don't have the strength to face another 10 day on the road.
There's the weapon shop we were in. There's the well we went into. So let's look around here.
You promised you'd get us inside the city. I'm not scared of the authorities, but it would be stupid to pick a fight with the fist, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Ever wanted to meet the most cowardly dragonborn in the realms? I fell for the blockhead.
Oh, okay.
There's no point arguing with the guards. We're not getting past that checkpoint without...
Shabby wooden doors. What's in here?
When will I get to train the dogs again, Miss Marcia?
When you prove yourself not to be an incompetent idiot. Woof.
Woof?
A charming effort, but you can't fool me. You're not a dog. So what the hell are you doing in my kennels?
I'd like to buy a dog. I think I found one of your dogs, Scratch. You were being awfully harsh on the boy when I arrived. I found one of your dogs, Scratch.
Found him, did you? I can't say I'm surprised. Gomwick never kept him on a tight leash. Bring him here, and I'll give him a once-over for you. Check him for worms and so on.
Oh, yes, please. I'd love to see him.
He's a good dog. We'd both love to see him again.
Okay. I'd like to buy a dog. Whistle for Scratch. You were being awfully harsh on the boy when I arrived. I guess I'll get involved in that.
It's the only way to teach him. He behaves worse than the dogs and makes more of a mess.
I'll whistle for Scratch. Oh, he's such a good boy.
Scratch! Oh, it's good to see you, boy!
Shut up, Dringo, and get back to work. And you've been slacking as well, Scratch, my boy. This dog is property of Sword Coast Couriers. I'll take him off your hands now.
No! I thought Scratch belonged to Gomwick. Is there a reward for returning him? He's not property, he's Scratch. Don't you dare threaten him. He lives with me, you can't just take him. Yeah, I'll use my druid background.
I can do whatever I please. He's my dog. Now get out. This is a private yard.
Oh, no, that's not going to happen. No, this noble beast has tasted true freedom. He will never be brought to heel again. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, we did it.
I'm not surprised.
Halcyon approves.
Gomwick always indulged him. And he's got a spark in his eye I don't like. Looks lively. Take the useless mutt if you're so inclined. I'll have nothing more to do with him.
Yay!
It's not just Scratch. She's always hurting the dogs.
Shut your mouth, Dringo. Last warning.
Hurting him too, I bet. I'm sorry, Dringo. I only care about Scratch. I hear Lord Gortash abhors animal abuse. Perhaps I should report you to him. You have lost your way, Houndkeeper. Leave before I teach you to respect these creatures properly. Oh, yeah! Yeah! Oh, I want to do it! I scored a critical success on saving the doggies and this nice guy here that's taking care of them.
Fine. You think you can do a better job without me? Be my guest. They're a useless bunch of mongrels. You're welcome to them.
Yay! Oh, is Scratch gonna go back to camp? Oh, yay! I want to talk to the doggies. Oh, he's gonna let him out. Oh, doggy!
Not everyone subscribes to what is mine is yours, it seems.
Sorry. I was trying to talk to the doggy. I'm sorry.
Thank you for making Mistress go away. She was horrid.
Can I just talk to this guy, please, instead of all the cage doors?
You got rid of her. I'll do a better job looking after these dogs than she ever did. I promise.
Oyster Boy Dringo. Okay, Oyster Boy Dringo. I want to talk to the other doggy, though. Oh, there we go. Gustav.
Mistress is gone. Mistress is gone! I mean, such terrible news. She will be missed.
Sword Coast Couriers.
Something to send? Oh, don't be shy.
Baldur's Mouth, 1492 DR, issue 83, read. Oh, it's a newspaper. Absolutely unwelcome. Cult offered cold shoulder in city. Citizens must come first, claims Gortash over refugee rabble. Crackdown on crime crews destabilizes underworld. First gala celebration recruiting season. Waterdeep wades through red tape over sending aid. Steelwatch keeps tight grip on crime's throat. Meeting meat standards and the common rat. Siege tips.
Welcome to Sword Coast Couriers. To send and to serve. Delivery not guaranteed.
I'm not sending anything. You can drop the sales routine. It's rare to meet someone so cheerful. Why the good mood? Wait, delivery not guaranteed? I'll say that.
Well, we've had to change the policy. Hard to send letters by road when there's a rampaging army of fanatics bearing down on you. I'll tell you, it's left me in a right pickle. I've sent what I can by Pigeon, but now something's attacking them and all. Become a postmaster, Danzo. It'll be easy. Nobody mentions having to spend your evenings hunting for pigeon carcasses, do they?
Oh, I failed insight. Any idea where the birds went missing? I could find the pigeons for you. My fees are reasonable. I'd be happy to look. Good luck with that. Any idea where the birds went missing?
Not the foggiest. Normally they fly true as an elven arrow. Something nearby is snatching them. I can tell you that much.
I'll be happy to take a look.
Well, if it's not too much trouble, I'd be much obliged. Any letters you find, bring them back to me, unopened, of course, and there's some gold in it for you.
Please.
Okay.
We have the Duke's force. For the good of the
Fascinating.
Oh, this is the door that's locked. Maybe this is the one we found the key to. Oh, hey, my dude.
Pigeons are very sensitive. They can't fly straight if they're disturbed.
Okay.
Name and rank? Quickly now! There's a war on!
Lieutenant Jules reporting for duty.
At ease. I am Commander Lightfeather, leader of the finest aerial communication regiment this side of the Triumpha. State your purpose, Groundwalker. I don't have all day.
I hear some of your officers have gone missing. What happened to them? I'm looking for some letters that weren't delivered. Why does a flock of carrier pigeons need a commander? You've got a pretty high opinion of yourself for a pigeon. I hear some of your officers have gone missing. What happened to them?
Damned awful business. Fine flyers, a lot of them. Gone without a trace. Intelligence is in short supply, but we know our enemies flanked us on the west side, not one rooftop away. We're avoiding the whole area. I won't lose one more beak to the blighter.
Oh, okay.
If you pass that way, beware the sign of the featherless wings. From that rooftop, none return.
Uh-oh. We gotta go check it out. Halson is inspired. Yay! I don't think I've gotten much inspiration for him in this game so far. Of course, he hasn't been with the party long, so... Hey, Siebes! I don't know if I'm saying your name correctly. Siebes100. Love the pigeons so much. Yeah, he's cool! Can we talk to these pigeons?
I've no need of a wingman. Commander Lightfeather will give you your briefing.
Okay. Fair enough.
A little wet under the wing for our unit. The commander will soon straighten you out.
Nice. Oh, I love being able to talk to animals in this game. It's so much fun. Okay. I don't want to steal the shovel. What else is back here? What is this stuff? Oh, cards. They're playing cards back here. Oh, that's cute. Oh, because there's beds. Okay, cool. Alright, so a rooftop nearby seems to be the problem. Is there anything else in here I can read? Oh. Employee pay log. Pay slips of all the employees of the post house. Dringo's pay is marked docked 2 copper pieces at Maria's request. Okay. Okay, so he said a nearby roof is the problem. Let's take a look. And we're back out here where everyone... What?
This does not bode well.
I'm sorry?
I won't say it again.
Stelmane? Who the hell is Stelmane? Why should I care?
There must be something. Bet you want to know all about Stelmane's murder? Hottest topic in Rivington. Apart from the March of the Absolute's army, I suppose. Got today's edition of the Baldur's Mouth Gazette right here. You want one?
Sure. I'll take one.
Excellent. You enjoy that one, all right? It's really gory.
Merchant Guild declares magic item market saved by adventurers.
He's only a boy. You must understand.
Ritualistic murder of Duke Stelmane at Elfsong still unsolved. Postmaster Danzo Arkwright in trouble. What is happening to our letters? Pressure mounting between Baldurians and refugees. We can't risk taking spies of the Absolute in. Gortash's coronation imminent. Witness the ascension of Baldur's Gate's first Archduke. Donation drive open at refugee camp. Give a little, help a lot. Loris Mead Honey gives you money saving advice. Nice. Investigate the murders. Oh my gosh, there's so much going on here. I can't keep up with it all. Oh, holy crud. Okay, so what is this one? Investigate the open hand temple roof. Lily Beanbottom. Okay, Lily Beanbottom. What's going on over here? Fist Rockbreed.
Oh, bloody dogs.
You're allergic to the dogs? Heroic portrait of Gortash.
Lord Enver Gortash, the people's man, the gate's protector.
Yeah. Oh, look at that sign up there. That's a pretty cool sign. Sword Coast Couriers.
Sword Coast Couriers.
I love it. Oh, that's a cool sign. Alright, we took care of the doggies. We saved them. It looked like there was an option to buy more dogs. Can we buy dogs from this guy, or is that not a possibility now?
You got rid of her?
Yeah.
I'll do a better job looking after the...
Nope, okay, I guess I can't buy any more dogs now. Darn it. Oh well, I'm glad I saved them anyway and got rid of her. She was nasty. Okay. I think this is where we need to go to find out what's going on with the letters. Who are these people?
If you're looking for Ilmater's charity, you're out of luck. They've turned their backs on us, like everyone else.
Can I please have some food? Oh, sorry. I thought you were a priest.
Yeah, can I get them food?
We would never hurt him. The priests will open the temple up again. You'll see. They're good people. Holy people. Please, in the name of the crying one, have mercy.
I need to do a save. I haven't done a save in a while.
They've had nothing but scraps for days.
Help the spirit of the amulet. Open journal to learn more. What?
We loved Father Lorgan as you did. We would never hurt him. We had nothing to do with his death. We swear it.
We reached the open hand temple. We should look for the spirit's granddaughter, Shirra Clarwen. Find the missing letters. We spoke to a pigeon in the pigeon coop. He claims other carrier pigeons have been intercepted by an unknown enemy to the west of the post house. He warned us, beware the sign of the featherless wings. I think that they mean this here, the featherless wings.
Temple worship suspended until further notice. The faithful endure.
At least let the children in. They've had nothing but scraps.
The crying one weeps today. Our Father Lorgan is dead. Murdered.
What happened?
I don't want to talk. My heart is in mourning.
Okay. So, can I come in and look around?
I don't care how big they were. I'll give them a piece of my mind.
10 day on the road.
In the name of the crying one, have mercy.
Citizens only.
I won't say it again.
But we won't clear from arm. There's nowhere else to go. Please.
Orders are orders. You won't help us. At least let the children in. They've had nothing but scraps for days.
Alright, well, she's not stopping me from entering the temple, so...
I'll hear nothing. We let more outsiders in, and more Baldurians die. Duke Stelmane, Father Lorgan, it's no coincidence.
Imagine fleeing to the city, only to be met with suspicion. The refugees face hardship at every turn.
We have faith here, Bill. Faith in people, no matter where they're from. Who had more faith than Father Lorgan? How did that work out?
I heard your priest died. My condolences.
Thank you, stranger. Father Lorgan's passing has saddened us all.
Passing? He was murdered by one of the fugitives he was harboring.
Bill, I beg you, be quiet. Even sinners receive Ilmater's grace, and Father Lorgan knew that. We don't pick and choose who we aid.
If Father Lorgan had been pickier, he might still be alive. Sounds like your god would be proud of Father Lorgan. I'll leave you to it. I guess I'll say it sounds like your god would be proud of Father Lorgan.
Thank you, stranger.
Ooh, Astarion disapproves.
I take
Halston
some
approves.
solace knowing that he died in Ilmater's service.
Does Ilmater's service involve protecting heretic absolutists? Or perhaps I missed that sermon.
Enough, Bill. You seem a kind soul. Our temple is open to you. Walk well.
But what about all the other people out there who need food and
Exactly
stuff?
this. Exactly this.
Ilmater's edict is to welcome all into his embrace. Salve all suffering.
A new blasphemy, bloodletting and sanguine arcana. Let's read it. Penned on official House of the Broken God parchment by the Reverend Mistress of the House, Lashbearer Katrine. Be on your guard, mine faithful, for speculation and heretical wondering has spread amongst the broken flock in recent times. If you are offered blood transference, report it to your temple's rector immediately. It shall not heal you, it shall not deliver you. To suffer truly in the name of our Lord on the rack, your own blood must endure. Is this Leviatar? I thought we were in the House of Ilmater.
Enough, Yannis.
Oh, there's a bunch of blood here. The suffering masses. To salve a scar or stitch a broken seam of skin is simple, but a curative for the soul? For the malaise of suffering that sits betwixt one's ears and in one's heart, that is a harder balm to apply. We faithful tormented must practice listening most intently in hope that the act of spilling sorrow from stuttering mouths is itself soothing. We must learn which words to speak in fetid silence and when to speak them, but most of all, when to let tranquil reflection be. Okay. If I run through their sacred pool, will that be a bad thing? Steal cup. No, I don't want to steal the cup. What's over here? I don't know anything about Ilmater. The Triad for children. This light read for younger worshippers opens on the following adage. On the first day, Tyr saw the world's injustice, though his eyes were blind. On the second day, Torm was slain and returned to serve the truth. On the third day, Ilmater wept for all that came before and all that was to come.
Details.
Okay.
I still can't believe anyone would murder Father Lorgan.
Colfax's Compendium of Consecrated Creatures. Credo of the Rack-Stricken Lord. Well, these are in red, so I don't want to touch them and have everybody get mad at me. What in the world? Is it a heffalump?
You're wrong about Father Lorgan's killer.
Enough,
Valeria, Sleuth
I don't
of
teach
Helm.
you how to pray, so don't teach me how to investigate.
Look, investigator. Brilgor might have been a criminal, but he was no murderer. You're missing something. You have to be.
Enough, Yannis. Listen to yourself. You are defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest. The evidence speaks for itself. Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, then, be it out of shame or profane duty, offed himself with the same blade. Case closed, Sister Yannis.
Shitey little elephant. Oh, I apologize, stranger. Language like that hardly befits a rector of Ilmater.
Sounded like you were having quite the disagreement. Apology accepted. Don't apologize. Sound like a load of bollocks anyway. I don't imagine Ilmater cares about you swearing. Don't apologize. Sound like a load of bollocks anyway. I'll say it sounded like you were having quite the disagreement. Apology accepted. I'm going to say it sounded like a load of bollocks anyway.
I wouldn't go that far. But the investigator is being particularly challenging right now. 2 people just died on temple grounds. Our high priest, Father Lorgan, and one of the new refugees, Brilgor. Investigator Valeria thinks it's a murder and is content to blame Brilgor, the politically convenient target.
Well, we found a bunch of murdered refugees down the well, which is right across from the church. So, like, can we talk about that to somebody? If you think the investigator did a shoddy job, I can look into the murder for you. What makes Brilgor politically convenient? You should worry more about your temple's safety from this Brilgor person. No, if you think the investigator did a shoddy job, I can look into it.
Feel free to look around the temple.
Paulson approves.
But fair warning, the investigator won't change her mind without significant new evidence.
Okay. Any idea what I should be looking for? Can you tell me where to find Shirra Clarwen? Any idea what I should be looking for?
Valeria never found the murder weapon, so that could be a start.
Okay.
Anything disproving the refugee murder-suicide angle, really.
Okay. Can you tell me where to find Shirra Clarwen?
I can tell you where to find her, but she won't be very chatty, I'm afraid. Shirra passed away last year. Peacefully, mind. We buried her in the crypt under the temple, if you wish to visit.
Okay. I guess I gotta ask where I can find the investigator.
Shirra's caress would be my best bet.
Oh my gosh, everything leads back to Shirra's caress. Alright, I best get going.
Hope you find something. For all our sakes.
Okay, well let's put on our thinking caps. Entertainer, drama sleuth, Jules is inspired. Alright. More inspiration. Excellent. And Sage, assistant to the extraplanar agent. Gale is inspired. Well, alrighty, Dighty. Let's take a look around and see what we can find. Order of Ilmater service. Well, first I suppose we should visit the site of the murder. What's over here? Soups of the Realms by Brother Donick. Lo, a most joyous sensation. Oh, I really want to read these. And there's potions of healing. Alright, well maybe if we help out, then it won't be considered stealing. Some of these things we were able to read. Yeah, like the Suffering Masses. That's white.
Exactly this.
But we can't read the others without getting in trouble. Alright.
Kitchen. Visitors kindly keep to common areas. Food will be served at meal times.
Okay, well, I don't know if that's where the murder took place.
Infirmary. Justice endures
there.
even in suffering.
Let's take a look around this place.
What ails you? Marsh fever? Feather lung? Be quick, I've not got all day.
I'm looking into Lorgan's death. I need to ask you some questions.
What do you want to know?
You don't seem sad about his death. How did he die?
Slowly. Lorgan was a good man, if naive. He deserved better. One of the refugees killed him. Cruelly, too. They cut off his hand, sawed right through the bone. I found a paralytic poison on one of his wounds. Lorgan was alive while they took the hand. He just couldn't scream. It's sick.
Wow.
We give them everything, and all we get is nothing but a good man to bury.
Oh, is this him? Father Lorgan? Yeah, he's missing a hand there. Oh, look. His hand is there in the outline, but not there. Got a hand? No? Oh, hand. Got a hand? No hand. Ah, interesting. I don't want to loot him. Can I examine him? Notable features. Opportunity attack. Yeah, I don't think anymore. Well, it doesn't say I can't loot him. Let's get the chest key. And look around. Well, all this stuff is in red, so I'm afraid if I investigate it, people are going to get mad. Let's go out here and see what we find. Oh, there's an iron gate here. What's over there? Oh, maybe this is the back of the circus here. Interesting. Might be a way to get into the circus without paying. Let's look around. How do we get up on the roof to investigate what's killing the pigeons? Alright, let's go in here for now. See what we find. Oh, this is the kitchen. Uh-oh, I see blood and a lantern leading us in that direction.
I've said all I have to say already. Now I just want to pack up my kitchen and leave.
I'm investigating Lorgan's murder. What do you know? You already talked to the investigator? Why are you packing up your kitchen? You should probably clean up the massive blood trail before you go. Yeah, why are you packing up your kitchen?
Soup kitchen's no good if we've no one to feed soup to. Besides, Father Lorgan's gone. Murdered. And now they're blaming a refugee for it.
Hey, Siebes says that's hilarious. I never noticed that. Noticed what? You don't think Brogor killed him? Do you think anyone who would want to kill Lorgan? Where did the attack happen? Can you think of anyone who'd want to kill Lorgan?
Some folk didn't like how he looked after the refugees. But I don't think they'd kill him for it. At least, I hope they wouldn't. That's a scary thought.
Oh, wait, I want to ask other questions.
Look, I need to finish up here.
Dude. Oh, this game, I can't figure it out sometimes. There'll be like a long list of questions, and sometimes you can ask all of them, and sometimes you can't. And that's kind of frustrating. Alright, now we're out here. Oh, that's a beautiful view. Look at that! Oh my gosh. Okay, but we're probably going to follow the blood trail, right? Let's go in here. Let's do a save. The hand outline, Steve says. Oh, is that what you're laughing at? Yeah. Oh, I wonder why it's like that. I mean, I'm sure it's just a little, you know, some kind of glitch of the programming, but yeah. Kind of funny. I doubt we'll find anything in these boxes, but you never know. All right, let's follow the blood trail. There's a broom, there's a bucket, there's some double doors, okay. The double doors are probably where we want to go, because that's where the blood trail leads. Basket of onions. No, I'm not going to take their onions.
What's in here?
Maybe the murder weapon's hidden somewhere in here. No, maybe not. Yeah, there's more blood. Let's keep going. Autumn crocus. A lute. Sheet music. An elegiac fugue in the key of D minor entitled Ode to the Oppressed. To the Oppressed. Alright, there's a lot of blood here. Rites for the Passing. A book of Ilmatari death rites. This page on the turning is particularly dog-eared. There will come many a time, O worshipful tormented, that you will have to comfort a faithless unfortunate as they pass from this life to the next, or perhaps even more distastefully, you may be faced with the dying acolyte of a wretched god, keen to shirk the blasted afterlife awaiting them. The Lord on the rack grants us a great many powers, but altering the moral velocity of a soul is one we cannot shift on the deathbed. If one has lived a life of sin, their soul is bound for a sinful place, no matter their final protestations. However, it would do much more harm than good to tell them this. El Mater does not forbid the speaking of untruth, no matter how polite society deems the act. If it would spare the dying wretch some suffering as they pass, tell them that the weeping God awaits them with his balming embrace. Make them believe, whatever torment their soul bears in the realms beyond, it remembers not their body. So spare them at least this final passing moment from hardship. Okay. On the Weary, Volume 1, Father Lorgan. A collection of Father Lorgan's writings on despondency. Perhaps the hardest suffering to ale is that which dulls, but does not pang. Weariness sits deep within one's soul, but it casts its miring net across the surface, dampening all errant thoughts and feelings in its wake. Malaise of this sort can rot the heart if left to fester, but must be extricated carefully. Above all else, the weary soul knows itself better than you can. Do not condescend, do not assume, do not impose. Simply avail yourself as a tool to the weary. Let them know that you can be used however they might need. Quarterstaff. Is that the murder weapon? I don't think it would be. Incense, silver glass. A Shabba Dusk.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
This seems like the kind of place that should be open if we, like, find a lever or something. Because, look, there's a bunch of blood right here, too. Plea of rest. A hastily scrawled and slightly damp plea of rest, requesting to be freed of Ilmater's service for the duration of a 10-day as the writer mourns Father Lorgan. Oh yeah, look at the map. I said it looks like this should be opened up. And sure enough. Maybe we'll find a lever or something.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
Uh-oh.
Watch your back.
Ooh, is this not the chest that we found the key for?
Let's crack it open.
Elixir of Arcane Cultivation. Really? Gain an additional level 1 spell slot. Miracles of the Outer City. A plain, unadorned note. Let's read it. A record of alleged miraculous phenomenon in the outskirts of Baldur's Gate attributed to Ilmater. Customer of Gildro Angleiron reckons he healed up mighty quick from painful forge burn. Asked if Ilmater had something to do with the irksome talkative gent outside Carmen's powerful agent of suffering. Soup still showing up at refugee camp even after temple closed kitchen, curious. Man's hands tied together in horse reins claims he's a holy symbol. Man Up Nestor reports feeling close to his duties since relocation to refugee camp. Oh, we love Man Up Nestor. We had to deal with him. He's the dwarf in charge of the refugee donations. I really like him. Pot and quill, burlap sack. Hourglass, wooden barrel. Ooh, don't mind if I do. Or if Astarion does. Oh my. Scroll of Cone of Cold. Scroll of Speak with Dead. Scroll of Ice Storm. Lovely. Is this an opening that we can get through back here? Oral Histories of Faerun. This book comprises several chapters, one for each cited source. It claims to contain first-hand transcriptions of the oral histories of several storytellers throughout the realm. Chapter 4, Palador the Swift, 700 years of age, wood elf storyteller hailing from the Wood of Sharp Teeth. It took me several 10 days of quiet habitation in the wood before the venerable Palador felt comfortable revealing his presence to me. The longer I stayed, demonstrating I was no threat to his health and peace, the more open he was to gentle inquiry. This tale, relayed to me on a chilly morning as we stoked a small fire between us, was like none I had heard before or since. I asked if it were fiction, and he insisted emphatically it was as true as his own right eye. He's talking about illithids and gith. I think I've read this before. And the Missives of Candlekeep, I know I've read before. Oh my. Oh, dearie me. Do we want to keep going? Uh-oh. Doing an autosave.
No one stopped me yet.
There's somebody over here. Rudd. And this is maybe a way into the crypt over here, it looks like. Alright, well hang on, let's go this way. What is all this stuff? Piles of stuff. Oh wait. We don't even get to talk to these folks? Zom, Rudd, and Muzz, and a whole bunch of dead people. Oh my gosh.
Let's go.
Oh, you know he wants to. Alright, he's got to get closer. Okay, excellent.
Let none stand in our way.
Alright, what are we going to do with you, Halson? We have so many options. I mean, we could wild shape it, which, you know, is the typical go-to for a druid. We could moonbeam it, which is always a lot of fun. We could do the flame blade. That's always fun. Everett's black tentacles. Ooh. We could lightning. That sounds like fun too. I want to see it in action, but I just haven't had a chance to really see it.
I cannot falter.
Dominate beast. Oh, he's blocking the doorway too.
No choice but to keep
all right.
going.
Am I gonna be able to get past him? Yeah, I can't reach destination. Ooh, I could go back here though.
These boots have seen everything.
Not enough movement. Alright, that's fine. Ooh. Ah, the usual. Magic missile. Provokes an attack of opportunity. Target is too far. Provokes attack of opportunity. Alright. He really wants to try this necromancy, but...
Let our enemies' corpses nourish the ground. I shall not rest.
Never a dull moment.
Oh, I wanted to push him right off of there. Throw a creature or object with your mind. Oh, I really want to do that, though. How do I throw them? Oh, I want to throw them. Why isn't that working? Can I not target a person and throw them with my mind? I want to throw them off the ledge. It doesn't seem to be an option. Oh, wait a minute. What was that? Select from the world? There we go. I had to hit the triangle. Okay, that was kind of cool, though. We can't loot Zom now, but that was pretty cool. Opportunity attack, yes. She tried to shove Halston and it didn't work.
Pawn to Cleric 4.
I found a flowery key. Maybe it fell out of their pocket when I shoved them.
I'm exhausted. Better find somewhere to camp soon. Anything of use?
Alright, let's go... Makeshift torch. Let's go in here and see what we find. This guy, Rudd, had an arrow of roaring thunder. Give it to Astarion. And he had a heavy crossbow. We'll add to wares. Should probably do a save. Oh, gotta delete some saves. Hang on. So he looked like a normal person, but then he turned into what? A ghoul? A monstrosity. Oh, he's a doppelganger. Okay. Interesting. Oh, another doppelganger. Field report. Deathstalker. Something. Aspirant Dolar is talented if a touch careless. The dagger he discarded lurks within these caves somewhere, though I know not where. I can smell it. The fear musk from his kill stands in the air after the act because he lets them marinate first. They stand, lie, sit, stock still as the poison fills their limbs with lead, knowing only two perfect facts: they're going to die and there's nothing they can do about it. Crawler mucus. Rare. Coat your active weapon with a poison. Targets must succeed a constitution saving throw or be paralyzed and poisoned. Okay. Is there anything else to find here? Can we get down here? Can I go down, please? Can I climb down? Can I climb down? Jump down.
Someone was arranging these corpses. What for?
Clown's severed torso. I'm sorry? Chunk of corpse is still garbed in clown clothes. I have no idea what that means. Halston, could you carry that for a minute?
Put on display. A vile showing.
Illicera the First. A note found on the corpse of a woman underneath the open hand temple. The effigy of Illicera who watched and waited. What use her eyes? She thought herself a huntress but couldn't fathom her wool. Below is an exaggerated signature written in blood. Orin the Red. Oh, it's Orin. Oh, this is really creepy. I don't like it. All the blood painted on their eyes of these statues and all these corpses arranged. Alright, let's send some of this to someone else to carry for me until we can sell it. Halson's not carrying much. Let's keep looking around. Alright, so this is the back area that I came around to. That's where I shoved that person off. Let's see what's back here. Ooh, a silver necklace. Soft and comfortable shoes, tidy, slender boots. Swarthy wayfarer in green. Oh, look at this blood trail goes back here, so let's keep going.
Looks like these people were trying to hide in the tunnels here.
Not to criticize, but maybe they should have picked a better spot.
Well, it doesn't mean they deserve to die for it. There's an absolute symbol here. Dear Mrs. Priest, this letter is written in the careful but erratic hand of a newly learned writer. Mom says I need to thank you more, so thank you. Thank you for telling off that nasty woman who was shouting all those nasty things at me. That's 3 times I've wrote thank you now, 4, so I think Mom will be happy. One more thing, did you see my teddy anywhere? I think I dropped it during all the shouting. Aww. Oh, there's Teddy. Redil. Oh gosh, Peridot ring to Redil my love, it says. Oh, look at that. Look. Aww. To Velsa, my love. I'm not going to sell those. Maybe we'll find someone they belong to. Or someone we can give them to. Request for alms. Please, Father Lorgan, Rector Yannis, if you've any food to spare, our stomachs yell at night like kick dogs. Carrots, apples, we'll even crunch an onion if that's what you got. Yours, Tholdren. That name sounds familiar. I feel like I've heard that name before. Tenants of the Broken God. This prayer book is blotted with tear stains, and a few of the pages bear the mark of frequent consultations. Adage 27, in the face of aversion, persevere. In the face of aggression, endure. In the face of one who is suffering, comfort. The broken god must shed his tears, for without he would be heartless. Likewise, you will cry, you will weep, you will feel the lamentations cutting upon your shoulder blades. Adage 92, this entry has been scratched out in frustration. Gold necklace. Empty potion bottle, half-eaten apple. Stuffed bear. I'll take it. Spicy sausage links. I think we already checked that backpack. Pale mint. Alright, so are these refugees who are trying to take refuge in the caves and then they got killed by the Absolute? Because that looks like the Absolute's mark right there. Let's take a look at the map. And this says to go up here. Oh, okay, this must be a way out. Well, we still need to find the weapon, right? The murder weapon? Let's keep looking around. Oh, there's children's blocks there. Is this a ledge we can climb down? No, it doesn't look like it. Is this a ledge we can climb down? It looks like we can go that way, though. That might go out. I'm not quite ready to go out yet. Alright, let's keep looking around. Because we found this flower key or whatever it is, but I don't think we found anything to unlock with it yet. Okay, we can go further. Oh, yeah, there's the mark of the Absolute on there, too. Metallic gloves. Oathbreaker night boots. Leather gloves. Wheelbarrow. Alright, let's go this way.
What's that?
I don't know, my dude. Let me check it out. Ooh, still maker. Very rare. Hold person. Weapon enchantment +2. Okay.
This blade's wicked look matches its deeds. Poor Father Lorgan.
Oh, okay. Good job, Halson. He's the one that found the hidden dagger. Oh, we can go further. Okay. Let's take a look at the map. Where does that go? Looks like this leads outside. Well, I still want to go back into the crypt here. We got to try to figure out what to do with this necklace that we have, but I'm curious where this goes. Cave mouth. Use. Alright, let's save the game just in case this is not the way we want to go, but see where it takes us. Oh, it sounds like something exploded. Non-lethal damage. Cave mouth. Oh, and there's the bloody footprints. Oh, this is where we were before. Oh, okay. We found this cave, but we didn't go into it. I didn't want to go too far afield. Yeah, Gale was down here. We were all down here. We got down about this close to it, and I said, well, I don't want to go in there, and we came back around this way. I'm glad we went through it this direction, though, because that way we know what the story is. Like, if we had just gone in and investigated it without knowing what was going on, it wouldn't have been quite as interesting, I think. Because we didn't know about the murders in the temple and stuff until we went through the temple first. Okay. Well, let's go back in the cave mouth. And let's go to the crypt. Because I want to try to figure out what we're supposed to do with this necklace that Astarion found ages ago when we were in the Underdark and the Grimforge. And why does this lead to here? Well, I guess if we came in this direction. But what's in here? Oh, okay. Yeah, this is the way we came in, I think. I think this is the wall. Oh, there we go. Lever. Yeah, behind the altar. Remember when we came in here and I said, oh, there's probably a way to open this up? Well, now we have found it. Let's see what's this way. Anything? No. Alright, looks like we've searched this whole area. Alright, let's go back out and say we've solved the murder. But where's the crypt? Is this the crypt? I might do another save.
A crypt. This must be where Shirra Clarwen is buried.
Okay. Sarcophagus. Oh, how rude. I don't want to, like, loot all these people.
Here lies Satida Atana, born 1411 DR, died 1485 DR.
Can I put the lid back on it? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to desecrate these graves. I was trying to figure out... I didn't know there was plaques on them.
Here lies Reloric Windbane, born 1399 DR, died 1486 DR.
Okay.
Here lies Sister Shirra Clarwen, date of birth unknown, died 1491 DR.
Alright, so that's the one we're looking for.
The tomb of the Amulet Spirit's granddaughter. Time for a family reunion.
Okay, so what are we supposed to do?
Here lies Flintster Sunseeker, born 1400 DR, died 1456 DR.
Okay. So, what, do I just put the amulet in there? I mean, what are we supposed to do? Oh.
Darling Shirra, faithful to the crying god, long didst I wait, only to find thine empty flesh. Gone thou might be, alas.
Okay. Yeah, when we were in the Grimforge area of the Underdark... I'm sorry? Did he just climb in?
Honored Shirra, her spirit hath fled, and her body but merely a husk. Swear I did to shed this foul mania and bestow it upon Shirra. She was to endure, to suffer, as was her god Ilmater's wont. Who now shall bear the madness Shah has wrought on me, so I might no longer suffer? Oh, shall it be thou?
No. I was starting to explain, like, oh, we found this amulet when we were in the Grimforge, and it made Astarion laugh, which was kind of actually creepy, not delightful. And it has special powers, but I don't think any of us have ever worn it or used it, because he seemed to be kind of creepy and weird and insane, and I was afraid to use that amulet in case it was cursed. But, yeah, I'm sitting here starting to explain it to you, and then he just, like, climbs inside his granddaughter's body, and now he's a zombie? Like, what? Will it be thou? No. Gods, no. I don't want to inherit your curse. What happens if I say yes? Ponder what you know of the monk's affliction. What are the consequences of accepting it? Sure, let's do an Arcana check. No. Let's use inspiration and roll again. Come on, Gale, help me out here. You're a smart guy.
The monk himself holds your answer. Tasha's hideous laughter is a powerful skill, but earning it may come at the cost of wisdom.
Yeah, I don't want it. Gods, no, I don't want to inherit your curse.
Well, if laugh I must, let our alliance end on a lark.
Of course. Of course he did. He just resurrected, or, well, zombified, but not really resurrected, all of the folks that were in here. Oh, delightful. Ralaric Windbane, Satita, Atana. Sure. And we don't have Shadowheart with us, so she can't do Turn Undead. And this guy, well, he's in his granddaughter's body now. Oh, this is lovely. I absolutely love it. Attack of opportunity, of course it does. Does he have a Misty Step ability? I don't know if he does. No, he's got some transpose arrows, but let me think about this for a second. A couple of undead arrows, but I think he's too close. Ooh, and Gale. What's the matter with Gale? He's surprised. So he can't do anything. Come on, Gale, you had to see this coming. Let me think for a minute.
Nothing important is ever easy.
What have I got? Now, does that mean it's going to miss my party members and just hit those two? Oh, I cast Lightning Bolt on Gale. Yeah, I didn't mean to hit Gale with it. Sorry, Gale. Thought you were out of the way.
Let's have some fun.
righteous fury shall not be checked.
I don't think he can turn undead, because we're druids. Not quite the same as being a cleric. Let's wild shape it. Shall we? Oh! We only had to kill him. We didn't have to kill everybody else.
Eternally cursed then, my spirit be. No. Morning Lord, I call to thee. Lend your forbearance. No.
I hate it had to end like this. A torturous fate by any measure.
Sorry for hitting you with lightning, my friend. Let's go ahead and take a short rest for Gale's sake.
Speak to me.
Why don't you go ahead and pop out of your owlbear form. Alright.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Ah, Scroll of Wall of Stone. I'll take it. Nothing on Roleric Windbane. Nothing on Satuda Tana. Nothing on Flintster Sunseeker. Sorry I messed up your crypt, you guys. I'm going to have to go up there and be like, hey, I solved your murder, but I totally messed up your crypt. Sorry about that. What a day. But does he still have the amulet? Or, yeah, is this the amulet? Yeah, this is the Sentient Amulet. It still has Shatter and Key Restoration, which, again, like I've said, I've never used. Okay. I don't know if Astarion would want to hang on to that, but I don't know what else we would do with it. Let's send it to camp for now.
No time to rest?
Okay. I guess we're done with this quest. Iron ladder back up to the... Yeah, let's go turn in... We still got to go up on the roof, though, and figure out what's killing the pigeons. What is that sparkle? Oh, that's them, for some reason. What are they... Why are they sparkling?
Elminster's not around, so it might as well.
No. I want to... Oh, temporary hit points. Kept from death's door by a brief magical boost. They both have it. I wonder what they've got that gives them the temporary hit points. But okay. Let's go up here and report back in. Tell them we solved the murder, we found the dagger, yada yada. Maybe they can start helping refugees again. Okay, let's go this way. I should do a save. just in case something happens and I want to reload. I don't have to do all that again. Alright, lady. Hey.
How goes the search?
Here's the murder weapon. It was in some secret tunnels under the temple.
That's it! Proof that Valeria missed something. They'll have to listen to you now. If you can convince them of Brilgor's innocence, then perhaps Ilmater could shed one less tear this day.
Okay, is there anything else to talk to you about?
How was the search?
We've already done everything else. Okay, so now what? Where do I go to find the investigator guy? Oh.
Not everyone subscribes to what is
No,
mine.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I was trying to click on you. Ah, dang it.
How goes the search?
Alright, let me reload. Because I didn't want to have to accidentally steal something from her and have her not like me. This game. Ooh, where's that spooky place? I don't like the look of that. There's some guy with a big horned helmet off in the distance there. Are we going to have to fight him at some point? Probably. Come on, I want to wrap this up.
How goes the search?
Right.
That's it.
Yep.
If you can convince them of Brilgor.
Okay, so where do we find this guy?
For us to decide who deserves Ilmater's grace.
Where do we find the investigator?
We interpret scripture and teachings.
It's saying we have to do this right here, but... maybe we gotta go in here? What's in here? Ah, here we go. This will take us up to the rooftop, maybe? Oh my goodness. Lots of ladders. There's a bell. Bell mechanism. And a burnished necklace. Okay, what did that do? It looks like there's... oh, there's like a hawk or something up there. And some blood over there. Alright, so how do we get down there? Gale, don't you have Featherfall?
Excellent choice.
Gale.
Let's get going.
What did he see? Tressym. Oh, doesn't Gale have a Tressym?
Mr. Decarios, heavens! Fancy seeing you here.
Tara! That can't be you, can it?
I suppose you won't be terribly shocked to find your old friend Tara amongst the pigeons. They've always been a personal favourite.
My, is that a ring? For us? Ugh, you shouldn't have. Enjoy yourself now, Tara. Looks like you've got yourself set up quite nicely here.
Yeah, except that she's eating all the pigeons. Gale, she's been eating those missing courier pigeons. Tell her to stop.
Oh, right. Did you hear that, Tara?
Astarion disapproves.
Stop it.
Well, these must be important birds indeed, Mr. Decarios. Forgive me for feasting on their bodies and bones so very voraciously.
Oh, she's agreed. Just about.
Item received, Ring of Blink. Bundle of letters, pick up. Outlander, cat's got your tongue, Halson is inspired. Nice. We found the missing letters. And we no longer have Featherfall. Great, how are we going to get down from here? I guess he can cast it again. So Astarion didn't like me telling the cat not to eat the pigeons. But hey, Astarion, the mail's got to keep going, my dude. Oh, there's some vines over here. Okay, well, let's look around the roof before we get down. Looks like I could get into the circus this way. Oh, look at that.
You call that a pose? Again.
Oh, look at the circus. Oh, it looks like a Renaissance fair. Oh my gosh, it really does. It looks like it's set up like a Renaissance fair. I love it. Oh, you know what would be so cool is to have an actual real life Baldur's Gate circus like this that you could go to, like a Ren fair, but it's all done up with Baldur's Gate stuff. That would be so cool. Hey, Siebes, you're still there. Tara Hart. Yeah, I love her. Gale's talked about her, but we've never met her up till this point.
You've seen him twice already, Peanut.
It's nice to finally meet her. I'm just looking around. Because sometimes there's things on roofs, you know, in this game. Hidden keys and things.
How big they were. I'll give them a piece of my mind.
We loved Father Lorgan as you did. We would never hurt him. He has nothing to do with his death.
But how do we find the investigator guy? Oh, we could have climbed up here. We didn't have to go up through the bell tower. Okay. Alright, let's use the vines.
That's curious.
Oh, alright. Let's dig it up. On church grounds, but it's ours now. Ooh, Peridot. A scroll of planar binding. Hello. What? Open up my map. My youngest daughter is in here telling me to open up my map. What?
you that you could finally investigate in Shirra's Caress.
Oh, okay. I'd forgotten about that. Oh, right. All roads lead to Shirra's Caress. Everyone's at Shirra's Caress. Okay. No, I think I've done everything I can do with him. I mean, I found the dagger. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. Oh, look at that little bench. Oh, I used to have one of those right in front of my apartment. I found a big block of concrete like that on the side of the road. And I set it up like a little stone bench in front of my apartment when I was younger. I miss it. I miss my stone bench. This is nice though. I like this. Alright, and I think... Hey, my dude. There was also some area down here that we didn't explore. Oh, this is the barracks. This is their private stuff. Yeah. What's back here? Oh, it's a door where you're not supposed to go out. Oh, but we might be able to find some more clues, maybe. Meditations by Father Lorgan. What's down here? Oh, it's a warming room. I had read that old medieval monasteries had these. Because, you know, they didn't have central air and heating like we do nowadays. So they had like a warming room where you could go and get warm if you were too cold. Alright, there doesn't seem to be anyone in here. So if I try to use the key, I think we got a key. I'm not sure which one is Father Lorgan's. There we go. We use Lorgan's chest key. And there's nothing in here.
This chest is deeper than it looks. A double bottom. Of course.
Aha! Confessions, Volume 1 of Father Lorgan. The most recent entry in this journal bears particularly heavy quill marks and crossed through revisions. I penned this from the temple cellar, the only place I feel close to the Ilmater's will anymore. I pass my gaze between the crests that hide my sin apparent, and I wonder, who are they to pass any judgment? They bark that those who arrive on our doorstep, bloodied, beaten, fleeing from heretical hordes, are dirty, unwelcome, to be shunned. That it is a crime to house them, to bring them into the city proper. But if my back must be broken so others may step to the light, so be it. I passed my gaze between the crests that hide my sin apparent. What does that mean? Oh, find and gain access to the Temple of Baal. We found a cruel and deliberately staged murder scene in Baldur's Gate. It could be the work of Orin. Investigates murders. Duke Stelmane was ritualistically killed at the Elsong Tavern. Shortly before our arrival in the city, we should investigate. It may help us find the Lord of Murder's chosen. And find the lock to fit the flower key. Oh, right. We found a murder weapon and a flowery key underneath the open hand temple. We should check what the key opens. We should investigate further. Find the missing letters. We have found the missing letters. Postmaster Danzo will be pleased. Okay. So he mentioned being in the basement and looking at the shields or the crests. Maybe one of the crests is where we can put the key. Let's go back down there. He said he only felt comfortable in the basement. Oh, look. It's glowing. So what did that do? Oh. I think it closed that door. This door that was open. Well, let's go back through here again, I guess. I mean, we already opened this. Oh, Scroll of Dominate Person. Yeah, I'll take that. Scroll of Arcane Lock. I'll take that. Bundle of Incense. I'll take that. How did we miss this stuff before? Oh, heck yeah. Holy Water. I'll take that. Teachings of Ilmater. A series of behavioral lessons as derived from a devotee's interpretation of the ascendancy of the god of suffering, life, and endurance, Ilmater, or Ilmater. Some of it is wholesome, with an emphasis on gentleness and the alleviation of hardship. Some of it is a bit more dubious, such as the veneration of martyrs above all living saints. Some of it is flatly weird, including some stuff about self-flagellation, which is not most people's idea of a good time. Unless, of course, you happen to be like me and have the blessing of Leviatar, the would-be saint. The book tells the story of a patriarch woman who gave up her fortune to become a cleric of Ilmater in service of the outer city, and now seeks to be canonized after her death. Herein is the full and true account of my bid to be canonized after my death, as Saint Bridget of Ilmater, the broken god, he of compassion and mercy, and the one who endures. I lived a blessed life of every privilege a patriarch woman can fathom. My parents were loving and generous, my community warm, our larder was always full to bursting, but in the years after the death of Saravak, my eyes were opened to the world as it is, a world of pain and danger, a world where evil, if left unchecked, can thrive. I realized that my blessings had a cost. Why had I so much when others had so little? I could no longer remain in the gilded Elysium of the upper city and sought to see the world as it truly was. Is that Bridget? I thought we met her downstairs, right? Glass, chalice, incense bowl, pile of books. Okay, somehow we missed that when we came in the first time. Can I go around this way? No. Alright, so we're back around here again. But I don't know if this is where we need to be. Because it said something about finding something above ground that the key goes into. Yeah, Steve says, I love how Gale says Tara when he sees her. Yeah. I mean, he couldn't be expecting to see his cat on top of the on top of the temple of all places. Oh, okay. So the place to use the key, I'm trying not to get too many spoilers, but if we investigate the key, all right, let's do that. Let's look at my key ring. Sort by latest. The flowery key. Can I investigate it? Examine. This key splattered with blood is inscribed with the address of Frago's Flop House. Ah, okay. So that's probably where we need to use it. Not down here. I was thinking because we found his notebook and it was talking about being down here. But we already found our way into all that. So I guess we gotta go to Frago's Flop House.
Look, I need to finish up here. Lots of soup to clean up.
I found
Blood,
intruders.
too.
I found intruders in the tunnels. It got messy.
Oh, good. More blood to clean up, I suppose.
Okay. Alright, let's try talking to her again.
How goes the search?
What do I need to prove Brilgor's innocence?
Valeria never found the murder weapon. That would be definitive proof that they missed something.
Okay, well I found that already. I need to know where the bodies
Lorgan's
are.
in the room behind us with Sister Rose. Brilgor's buried out back, through the kitchen and the dormitories.
Oh, okay. I guess we gotta go look at Brilgor. Let's go do that. I think it's through here in the red door that I wasn't gonna go through because it was red, but maybe we just need to do that. Well, this is beautiful. Look at that. Oh, we have a cemetery out here. Casket lid, casket lid. Wooden chest. Oh. Oh, what's over here? Remedial potion. Cures blinded, silenced, paralyzed, poisoned. I'll take that.
Mikkel Hornkiss gave all to the lepers, fell to the malady himself. He is a beacon to us all. Dominic Sonny lost himself to addiction, but found peace in Ilmater. Narlo Essie. Grief and illness laid ruin, yet her heart held only compassion. The broken god be with her.
Is this supposed to be where he's buried? If it is, he ain't there.
Geshan Kirkaros built the open-hand temple, gave all in his name. We honor their life and legacy. B. Gardenson gave her life protecting fellow refugees. May the one who endures shelter her. Alvin Muffle Fieldwick gave his fortune to the poor, died in the arms of friends. He will be missed. Millie Runbarrel, killed by the cult of the Absolute. May our martyred father shelter her. Unknown child and her dog, who stood watch over her grave. May they be reunited in Ilmater's grace.
Oh, how sad. Oh, is this the grave of Brilgor?
Brilgor fell to anger and rage, taking Father Lorgan with him. May Ilmater forgive him.
Got a pretty fancy tombstone there for having been a murderer or suspected murderer. Brilgor. Am I supposed to pick him up? He's not alive. I don't know why he's got his tail wiggling around. A Mephistopheles tiefling. I guess we gotta pick him up. Well, how are we supposed to talk to him? Can we talk to the dead? Oh, we should do talk to the dead on Father Lorgan, too. I don't think any of us is strong enough to pick him up. Can Astarion do talk to the dead on him? No. So we gotta drag him out of the coffin? Oh, hello. My daughter's back in here. What? Break the coffin? Okay. We'll just break it.
Still alive, so that's progress.
All right. Do your thing, Astarion. My little necromancer.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
How did you die? Who killed you? Where did you die? Were you alone when you died? Why was he helping you? How did you die? Let's see who killed you.
Dwarf. Red clothes. Stranger.
Were you alone when you died?
Father Lorgan. Helping me.
Why was he helping you?
After me. Needed to hide.
Okay. How did you die?
Pierced. Once. Paralyzed.
Well, where did you
Tunnels beneath temple. Hidden from sight.
Okay, yeah, we found
the
those.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
I didn't bother asking if he was Brilgor because, like, you know, it should be obvious that he is because he's in Brilgor's grave. Okay. Let's take a little look-see around the cemetery before we... Oh, the back of the circus. Circus of Last Days. Gorilla. I suppose we could sneak in this way, but... Oh. She just vanished. Kind of the way that Orin vanishes. Was that actually Orin? That's weird. Alright, we can get to the circus that way, but we've got it one thing at a time. Let's finish our investigation here. Let's go in and see if we can talk to the dead Father Lorgan. Lorgan, whatever his name is. And per the usual, the recast Speak with the Dead's not on here.
Corpse regards you lifelessly.
Who killed you?
Dwarf, dressed in red.
Why did he kill you?
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
What were you doing when you died?
Aiding Brilgor from fists.
Where did you hide him?
Into the tunnels with the rest. Oh, fool.
How did you die?
Poison blade. Paralysis.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
All right. Well, I think that's pretty definitive proof of what happened.
Never a dull moment.
How goes the search?
Okay. Found the murder weapon and a flowery key. We should check what the key opens. Yeah. Okay. I guess we should check what the key opens and see what's there and then go talk to the investigator. Alright, and let's go back to this guy and tell him that we handled the thing with the pigeons.
Don't suppose you've stumbled across those letters yet?
Yep, I have them. Is this the letter you were looking for?
Thank the gods. Unopened as well. Oh, what a relief. My customers will be most pleased. Here's your fee. As promised.
Ooh, 327 gold. Completed. Find the missing letters. Okay, that was decent. Yeah, I know. I could have probably opened the letters and seen what was in them, and maybe that was important, but you know what? It's the mail and it's not my business, so. Alright, I think that's all I'm going to do today. Oh my gosh, and that's more than enough. I've been streaming for over 3 hours, maybe getting closer to 4 at this point, I don't know. Can't remember exactly when I started. But oh my gosh, it's been fun. We're investigating a murder, and I think we've figured out more or less what happened, but we still need to find out what to do with this flowery key, I think, before the case will be closed. And we've used up all of our short rests. We also found that guy's granddaughter in the crypt and had to fight him. The Sentient Amulet guy. We got Astarion a new set of armor. Oh man, we have just been super busy. Oh, and we went into the well, right, and went through the caves down there and found a bunch of dead refugees. And we met that Wulbren guy again. Talked to him. Oh man, there's just so much going on. We still haven't been in the circus of the last days, but we possibly saw Orin again back in the back here. That shapeshifter lady. And we fought the newly turned mind flayer in the basement of the windmill. Is that everything? Oh, right, and we met this guy who was also Orin shapeshifted, and he thought that we had attacked him because she'd shapeshifted to look like us, which is not a good thing. Oh, so much going on. And we're still working our way through Rivington. Alright, but that's plenty for today. And thanks so much for hanging out with me. Those of you who started watching with me from the beginning and have watched all the way through, I appreciate you. That's a long, long watch. But I love having you hang out with me. And those of you who joined later in the stream, welcome. I tend to live stream this game around the same time, between like 3 and 7 p.m. Eastern time. Sometimes I don't get started till 3:30 or 4. Sometimes I go a little later like I have today, because I don't have to make dinner tonight. I made lasagna yesterday, and I made Tuscan white bean soup the day before that. So we have plenty of leftovers. I told my family, that's what you're getting for dinner. I'm not cooking again tonight. I'm going to play Baldur's Gate instead of making dinner. But yeah, I should be back here tomorrow to play a little bit more. I took yesterday off, though, because it was Try It Tuesday. I played Hidden Cats in Maple Hollow, just as a fun little something to do instead of Baldur's Gate. I needed to rest my mind a little bit, because Act 2 had been pretty intense, and now we're getting into Act 3, and it's even more intense. So I took a little break yesterday, but I think we made up for it today by doing an awful lot. I like having Halson with me, and he's starting to grow on me. I kind of thought he would, because, you know, I'm a half wood elf druid, and he's a half wood elf druid, and, you know, we have a lot in common. I do like him an awful lot, but I just haven't really had a chance to get to know him or have him in the party very much until we finished all that stuff in Act 2. And it's kind of making me laugh, because, like, everything I do, I'm getting these pop-ups that are like, Astarion disapproves. Halson approves. And I'm supposed to be romanced with Astarion, but it's like, his very high approval of me is going to get pretty low if this keeps up. So, I don't know. Am I going to have to kick him to the curb and go with Halson? We'll see how it goes. I know, I can romance both of them at the same time. Maybe I will. And poor Gale back there. Gale already made a play for me, and I had to turn him down. Sorry, Gale. I love you like a brother, but nah, he's not the one for me. But he sure thinks I'm the one for him, though. Oh my gosh, he's got super exceptional high approval of everything I do. But I don't want to compete with a goddess ex-girlfriend. Alright, well, hope to see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, Steve says, I feel that Act 3 is super packed. It really is. I mean, I haven't gone far, and I feel like I've done about 1 million things here. And I know there's probably 1 million more things to come. But it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. So I hope to see you again. Everyone, take care of yourselves. Until next time, And if you're new to the channel, check it out. I have something like, I don't know, 8 years worth of games at this point. I've been doing this channel a long time. There's a whole lot of stuff over there. Live streams, edited videos, all kinds of games that I've played. And so maybe you'll find something else that you'll be interested in watching. Got lots of playlists. But right now this is what I'm live streaming. I don't usually live stream. I mean, I was doing edited videos for a while. And I do, well, I mean, I started the channel by live streaming, and I did a lot of live streaming, but then I kind of moved into doing just edited videos. Now I'm back to live streaming while I play this, because I just don't have time. Editing a video takes so long, and I just don't have time to do that. So I'm back to live streaming this, but that's not to say I'm going to always live stream Baldur's Gate or anything else. I'm not sure what I'm going to do after this. I've got more games I want to play, but I'm just not sure exactly what I'm going to do after Baldur's Gate 3 is over. Thanks, Steve. Says have a good night. I'll probably miss tomorrow since I'll be in the office instead of work from home. Hope it goes well. All right. Well, if you ever miss any live streams and you want to go back and check what I've done, the live streams are saved on my channel as videos on demand, and I always go back and timestamp them. So that you can skip things. So they have chapters, and so you can kind of skip if you say like, oh, I don't want to watch her doing party management or inventory management or something. You can skip ahead to the next chapter. Or if you're looking for certain battles or certain events in the game, you can, you know, find those chapters and watch them without having to watch the whole live stream. But, yeah. So, thanks so much for hanging out. I appreciate it so much.